Herobrine. The Minecraft urban legend first appeared in 2010 and was posted on the website 4chan anonymously. He's often seen as a mysterious and evil character within the game and appears to look identical to Steve, except he has white glowing eyes instead. In the story, a player joined a single-player world and encountered a Steve skin following them around, which made them very confused because they weren't on multiplayer mode. Although he has never been added to the official game, his story has spread rapidly throughout the Minecraft community, with developers creating mods or people trying to summon him. Mojang has referenced him before, so that kind of counts as something. He's mainly known for stalking players within the game by following them around, and for some reason likes to build weird structures, which is probably why he has no friends. Although he is classified as a creepypasta, he isn't nearly as scary as the others, as he is just a Steve skin with 2 pixels changed. Sonic.exe originated from a user called JC the Hyena in 2011, which was then developed further into a popular horror game in 2012. In the story, a man received a game labeled Sonic.exe from a friend, which was apparently haunted, and it came with a note telling him to destroy it. Although it was dangerous, he still loaded the game anyway, which is stupid because why would you play a haunted horror game? The game is based on the popular game Sonic the Hedgehog, but there is a dark twist to it. Instead of playing as Sonic as you normally would in the games, you play as his friends, Knuckles, Tails, and Robotnik instead, and try not to get killed by him, but it happens anyway. The game was designed to be an unsettling version of the original game with scary jump scares like this popping up, which is what brought a lot of attention to it, as many YouTubers made videos playing it.
How's it going, man? Holy shit, what the f is this?
Ben drowned. One day, a guy went to a garage sale, and the owner gave him a creepy version of The Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask. There was an old save file still on called Ben, but he ignored this and created a new one. After he played, a few strange things started happening, such as the people in the game calling him Ben instead of Link. He tried to delete the Ben save file, but that only made things worse. While he was playing, the screen randomly flashed and an image of the happy salesman appeared, which made a creepy statue of Link start following him around. He was then suddenly teleported to the Skull Kid and burst into flames after he tried to attack him. The man who was playing started going crazy and kept seeing the happy salesman say, "You have met with a terrible fate, haven't you? And you shouldn't have done that." When he went back to the save file screen, the name changed to Ben Drowned. Apparently, Ben is a boy in the neighborhood who drowned and was now haunting the game forever. Slender Man. Slender Man is known for being one of the most popular creepypasta, with games and a terrible movie being made on him. The story originated in 2009 on a forum called Something Awful for a creepy story contest, and became popular from that. He is described as being a tall, scary guy with tentacles and a featureless face, making him qualify for the NBA pretty easy. He is pretty scary, as he likes to stalk his victims and drive them insane, especially if they try to steal his edgy notes that he leaves around. Although Slender Man isn't real, there was a real-life case influenced by him, where 2 12-year-old girls, Morgan and Anissa, lured their friend Peyton, who was also 12, into the woods and attacked her. They thought this would make Slender Man happy, even though he is clearly not real, which is why people believe he has the power to brainwash people. Slender Man's presence also messes with cameras by interfering with them, which gets really loud and annoying. Tails doll. Anyone who has played a Sonic game knows about Sonic's adorable sidekick Tails, but this version of him is the complete opposite. The Tails doll is described to be an evil version of Tails, with red glowing eyes and an unsettling smile, which is kind of similar to the Sonic creepypasta. The origin of his story is unclear, but to summon him, you must complete the game Sonic R through 100% and play the tag game mode once you finish it. After you select the game mode, you need to play as the Tails doll character and try to tag Super Sonic. Once you tag Sonic, a creepy image of Tails appears on the screen, and it is rumored that anyone who plays will be haunted in the real world forever. Lavender Town Syndrome. The Lavender Town Syndrome creepypasta is significantly different to the other creepypasta, seeing as this one is centered around a game instead of a specific character. It's based around the popular Pokemon Red and Green games, and the eeriness happens around one of the towns called Lavender Town. According to the tale, children who played for long enough and reached the Lavender town would start having symptoms such as headaches, depression, anxiety, or even start to experience dark thoughts. This was all caused by the game's eerie music, which was the original version of the Lavender Town theme but more high-pitched, disturbing any children who played. The tale continues to say that there was a spike in mysterious incidents after this, which led Nintendo allegedly changing the original theme to a different one. Although this is all allegedly a myth, this turned a simple 8-bit game into one of the most infamous kids' games of today. NES Godzilla. The popular kaiju Godzilla surprisingly has a creepypasta about him, which revolves around the game Godzilla, Monster of Monsters on the Nintendo. In the tale, a man finds his old Nintendo console and is hit with a wave of nostalgia, which makes him input the game cartridge that he got from his friend. At first, everything seemed normal until he got to the first boss, which made red blocks appear in the background. When this happened, the man tried to fix the cartridge, but that didn't do anything, and only made the glitches become weirder, such as new creatures and environments that were not there originally. After he got to the final level, another boss that was not from the original game appeared randomly, but this time it was different. The background looked hellish, and this time a scary creature was following him. It was described to be a red demonic creature with long skinny legs and a face a mother couldn't love. As he continued to play, the game starts to break the fourth wall by haunting him, and apparently the red creature is connected to the protagonist's past, which I might talk about further in another video. Mr. Mix. Mr. Mix is a creepy 90s internet legend, based around an educational typing game made for kids. In the game, Mr. Mix watches you as he holds a mixing bowl, and stares into your eyes deeply while doing so, which makes sense why he's a creepypasta. In the game, you have to type the word on the screen as fast as you can while Mr. Mix watches, but if you're too slow, you lose. As you progress, the game starts to become impossible and weird, making the player have to type words that are too long to type, and also having strange sounds and creepy images flashing the screen. But it gets weirder because players were unable to beat the 6th level, and those who tried faced consequences such as hallucinations or memory loss. Hackers who tried to dig into the game's code were greeted with references to real missing people's cases and bizarre encrypted files. The hackers who tried going into the files finally were able to get to the last 2 levels, but they refused to talk about it, and shortly after they all went missing. A couple years later, one of the original hackers tried kidnapping a kid in a store, but was caught, and when he was questioned by the police, all he replied was with, "I'm Mr. Mix." It seems that Mr. Mix had possessed the hackers for trying to mess with his files, and it is still unknown to this day where the other missing hackers are. If you made it this far, then just know I appreciate every one of you who watches, and comment down below what your favorite gaming creepypasta is because I'm interested. See ya!